CRT monitors. They are awesome. They are quick. They have the deepest black. They are instant in their reaction. They are smooth. And they have no input lag whatsoever. And everyone who's ever played retro games on a real CRT will never look back to TFTs again. They have only one small problem. That is, they are a real bitch to film with a normal camera. What I'm gonna show you in today's video is how you can film every CRT screen out there as perfectly as I did in the first few seconds of this video with just your iPhone. As you can see, we are currently in the normal Apple video filming software that is on every iPhone. The problem here is that the CRT monitor uses a certain frequency for output and your iPhone captures at a certain speed. As you can see, it doesn't match, and that is why you have those moving bars across the screen. I'm sure you've seen these in a lot of videos. I've seen it in like 95% of all videos on YouTube that try to film CRTs. What you need to do is adjust either the monitor or your phone to match the speed of the monitor output and the filming iPhone. The standard iPhone video software does not allow you to change shutter speed. So the only chance we have here right now is to change the frequency, the repeating frequency of the monitor. And I'm gonna do this now. And from my experience, I know that a divider of 100 Hertz is compatible with the standard iPhone video software. I have changed this now, and as you can see, this has worked and the moving bars are gone for now. This is not really a good solution though, as in DOS and also in games, as in the one we saw at the beginning of the video, you cannot change the monitor resolution as easily as here in Windows. So what we need to do is change the software we are using on the iPhone. So let me just change the frequency speed back to something that will flicker, so it will be easier for us to see. Let's take 85 Hertz now, as 60 Hertz is really low. Alright, as you can see, it's much worse now even than before. That's because 85 Hertz does even match worse than 60 Hertz did with the standard iPhone capture program. So let's not change the program. And what I use is a program called ProMovie. It's available in the App Store and it's also not expensive. And it really works well. There's even a trial version. Let me just flip this real quick. And the good thing with that program is that it allows you to set manual shutter speed. And this is what you want. What we now do is we're going to check the frequency our monitor is currently displaying. And as you can see, it's 85.0 Hertz. And now, as we know this, we can now begin adjusting the shutter speed on the iPhone or on any camera that allows you to adjust the shutter speed. And there we are. This should do it. Yeah, the moving bars are gone. This will work with every CRT screen or every television, with every frequency, no matter if you want to capture your Nintendo or your PlayStation or your old Atari or your computer on a CRT monitor. It will always work exactly like that. But we are not done yet. There is some other trick I want to show you that should really be interesting. And for that, we're going to start the game again we had at the beginning of the video. The game, by the way, is the Elder Scrolls Redguard, a not so common known game that was built between Daggerfall and Morrowind. And it was pretty special back then because it was totally optimized for Voodoo, 3DFX Voodoo cards, and even today it runs best with them, and it's very hard to run without a real Voodoo. At least the 3D version of it, of course. Well, as you can see, it flickers a lot, and you will now see why. And in this old game, with this old software, we have 125 Hertz. Maybe you noticed it. The ProMovie software is pretty smart, and it adjusted its shutter speed now automatically to a divider, in this case 31, that is compatible with those 125 Hertz. Well, almost. You see, sometimes it has problems with the automatic adjustment. But as you can see, it's not as smooth as it was in the beginning of the video, and now I'll show you why. If you look on the left of the screen, you'll see that we're currently filming in 4040p with 30 FPS only. And that's why the turning around motion is not as fluid as it should be. So now we are going down to 180p, and we are going all the way up to 120 FPS. This is what you really need to do to match those CRT monitors and to really capture their ability to be fluent. The automatic does not do it quite as good as I'd like to. I'll adjust it manually a bit. 1 second. Here we are. Now we have matching FPS, shutter, and monitor frequency again. Alright. I hope this video was good information for some of you, and if you have any questions, be sure to use the comment function. I'd love to hear what you think, and if it has helped filming CRTs. One word about the software. I think it is also available for Android, but I only know it for iPhones, so I cannot be sure about that. So basically, you can film CRT screens with an iPhone, with the right software. There's no need to buy a totally expensive camera like the Lumix cameras to film the CRTs. Let me just adjust this again. Here we are. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.